Hello, I'm John Barrett. I'm one of the faculty members here at the School of Nursing, and today we're going to demystify statistics. Our topics include alpha and p-value and beta and power. So what are alpha and p-value? Alpha is the value researchers set before the research even begins as the acceptable chance of getting false positive results. Researchers generally set alpha to 0.05. And what that basically means is that they are okay with a 5% probability that the result is due to chance. Now, the other thing that you see a lot of time in healthcare research is the p-value. The p-value is the probability after the research was done, the statistical analysis is completed, that the result was due to chance. So if researchers set the alpha at 0.05 and the p-value is under that number, then they generally agree that the result was statistically significant. Now let's take a look at another concept, beta. Beta is the opposite. It's the value the researchers set as an acceptable chance of getting a false negative result. Researchers generally set beta at 0.2, which just basically means that they are okay with a 20% probability that the result they get doesn't detect a significant result even though there is one. And so they consider that power. Power is the probability of finding a true significant result. On a kind of learning point here, researchers can control power by increasing sample size. So as the sample size increases, the chance of detecting a significant result is higher. So let's take a look at an example. Now, this example is of a pregnancy test. We would hope that every woman who is pregnant would test positive on a pregnancy test, and every woman that is not pregnant would test negative. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. So taking a look at the upper right-hand quadrant, this is a woman who is not pregnant. She takes a pregnancy test and it says that she is or tests positive. That's considered a false positive result or a type 1 error. This is the same thing as alpha. Alpha is the number that the researchers set as their acceptable limit of having a false positive result. Let's take a look at another example. Down in the lower left-hand corner, this is a woman who is pregnant, but the test says that she is not. We call this a false negative or a type 2 error. The same thing, beta is what the researchers set as the acceptable chance of a type 2 error or a false negative result. So I hope this clears up the differences between alpha and p-value and beta and power as you get through and take a look at the research studies that you're reading for our courses. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.